Hello, KUPI volunteers. It's Krisha here. Just got off a wonderful bike ride. I rode my bike to work today, and I just wanted to do a video today for our volunteer email because there's a lot of different things happening this week in our curriculum. So just a reminder, we are having our child dedication class this Sunday at the 11:30 service. I teach that. So those of you at the 11:30, you're going to be holding strong for me. But that's something that you can be praying about. And also, just so you know, that's happening. All right, let's take a step into the bay right now. So here we go. If you did not already know, we got our new toys for the 8:30 service. So all the services have their own baskets. And for our opening activity in the bay, it called for two options. We could do a Play-Doh that they were going to smell, or it could be scratch and sniff stickers. So I opted for the scratch and sniff stickers, and they're going to get to make their own sheet. I just wrote "smell me" on there, and they get to just sniff those. There's all different scents. So just for you to know what's going on with all of this, that's the opening activity. And just like they get to smell something, there was a story about a lady that did something, and we're going to be talking about the lady who broke the perfume and cried the tears and wiped Jesus' feet with her hair. So they get to color this, and then there's a little square paper that has the lady there. So that's for the bay. So that's a different opening activity. I think they're going to love having that sticker page, and they can take it home with them too. So now let's step into one of the boardwalk rooms. So one of the opening activities, not one of them, but the opening activity is called the Thankful Game. And you'll see all those categories. And that's why we have this little caddy here with the pipe cleaners. So when they pull a pipe cleaner color out, it'll match to this code. And then you can ask them to name a person you're thankful for, or a place, or a food, or an animal. That's opening activity. Then for the craft, they're going to color that same paper, but instead of having that lady on that little square, look what they're going to make. A spoon puppet of that lady that they can hold in front of that paper like that. That's going to be super cute and fun. And the googly eyes are stickers. That's going to be easy. It's just double-sided tape, and the yarn's already cut for you. And the final activity is like a paddle. You're going to use these plates like a paddle, and they're just going to have one pom-pom. And you don't need to make teams because our rooms are small. So just do 1-to-1. All right, choose two kids. They're going to bop. I think this is where they use bop the pom-pom to the other person's plate and kind of step back and forth. So just give people turns with that. You don't have to do, the paper I think calls for teams and things like that. Just use 1-to-1. And lastly, we have our break where I'm in here running all the curriculum, and it's going to call for mural and small group. So the mural, I don't have large paper or really large space, but I do have the watercolor paper. And just kind of an example, they're just going to draw something that reminds them of God, like nature or family. And look, the pictures are connected if you can see that. I'm trying to get my camera right. I just connected. So just kind of help them, guide them to connect part of their picture to the next picture. And they can still make their own little mural and take home their part of the mural. And notice we have those new twisty pencils. That would be great for them to use. And there's quite a few of those. I'm going to just point out those again. But of course they can use the crayons or the pencils from the Art Center, but just wanted to kind of clarify that some of those things were a little different. And the last thing would be the Minute to Win It calls for jumbo Jengas, which we don't have, but that's all right. We have these Jengas, and there can probably be two sets going up there in the front. You can have a boy and a girl, or however you want to do it. But just wanted to give you a couple of those clarifications, and I don't want to take too much for your time, but a big shout out for past Sunday to Miss Laura she was teaching a combined boardwalk class, a lot of kiddos. She had Brandy volunteers. She was translating for Miss Yolanda. And so thank you, Miss Laura, for all that you did last Sunday to help us have a successful service. And also a big shout out to Miss Yolanda for joining our team, Amelia for joining our team, Chris and Wendy for stepping in on an off week to sub last week for Eric. So Solace family, we really missed you, and you're in our prayers. And just thank you all for how you pitch in and help. I know a lot of people have been sick, so we'll be welcoming everybody back that's been sick, and just thankful for every single one of you volunteers. I love you all, and the curriculum links will be in the email. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.